Nicole, when was the last time you actually listened to your gut?
I always do, because nutrition in midlife is so important. And we know that there's a lot of misleading health advice out there. And most of what we're taught about food is wrong. Did you know that Big Food even pays TikTok influencers to say that ultra-processed foods are healthy when they're not?
I actually find that shocking, but it's no wonder that 1 in 8 people globally, that's over 1 billion people, are living with obesity.
So our sponsor Zoe understands that our health is suffering and that it's time we listened to our gut.
They make your gut health their business. And as we've learned in over 5 years of doing podcasts, gut health is key to overall health.
Your Zoe membership starts by testing your gut health, and it's backed by one of the world's largest microbiome databases and most scientifically advanced at-home gut health tests. Zoe gives you proven science whenever you need it.
Listen, we know better than anyone else, being in the self-care space, that the start of every new year is noisy with loads of health advice that's often full of hot air and rubbish. But Zoe is the solution that you can trust.
Zoe is the science and nutrition company leading a movement to transform the health of millions. And Zoe membership has been proven by a randomized controlled trial, giving you the solutions to listen to your gut, make smarter food choices, and change your health for life.
Go to Zoe.com and find out what Zoe membership could do for you. And because you listen to 40ish, you can use the exclusive code 40ish10 to get 10% off membership. As a Zoe member, you'll get an at-home test kit and personalised nutrition programme to help you make smarter food choices that support your gut. That's Zoe.com. Use code 40ish10 at checkout. Trust your gut. Trust Zoe.
It's 2025, a new year and the best time to turn your great idea into a business. Shopify is how you're going to make it happen. Let me tell you how. Shopify makes it simple to create your brand, open for business, and get your first sale. Get your store up and running easily with thousands of customizable templates. All you need to do is drag and drop. Their powerful social media tools let you connect all your channels and create shoppable posts. Established in 2025. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/promo. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/promo to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/promo.
This episode is sponsored by Zoe.
Bringing your pan fantasies.
This is like pan
to
porn
life.
to me.
Pan porn.
Pan porn. Is everyone very naked in the changing room, or is it like town knickers done? Or is there a lot of like hanging around naked?
Right, so is everyone on the edge of their seat with this very exciting story? I feel like I need to change the end. Because it's so shit.
I'm not a gym girl. I thought, is this normal? Do we all stand around flexing our flaps? Or like what is the etiquette here?
Flexing our flaps. Hello everybody, welcome to 40ish. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Laura Mishcon.
So, should we talk about what just happened?
Do we have to?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's very typically you. It made me laugh.
Yes.
And I just think the longer this goes on, the more middle-aged you're getting. I mean, now it's getting to the point where you can't even go on an app.
I just feel like every week it's a case of how did Lauren make a tit of herself today? And
it would seem that way.
Great.
It would seem that way. We came to the studio.
Yep.
We were both desperate for a coffee.
We were.
There is a Gales directly underneath.
Yes.
And we've been busy little bees today. So I said, right, just order it on the app. I don't know why I gave this to you because I'm head of tech.
Yep. And correct. That was your error then.
Yeah. But you'd think that, you know, ordering a coffee on an app is not particularly technical.
It's not hard. It just kept glitching out on me. And then it just froze.
Yeah. And then it was like, she wanted the flat white, and then we had to be talked through the whole thing.
Yes.
And then you asked what I wanted.
Yep.
And I told you, but that was a little bit complicated because extra shot. And then you couldn't pay for it.
No, it glitched.
And then you couldn't.
And then there were like 4 smoked salmon things in a basket and a cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
You must have put it in there.
Well, I don't remember putting it in there. I think it was from like months ago.
Oh, it's gone off.
It's a virtual basket, Nicole. It doesn't go off.
Well done. And then you like threw the phone down. You're like, okay, well, I'm just going to have to go down, aren't I?
In person,
Yeah.
old school style.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, even when you order on the app, you still got to go down in person and pick it up. The app doesn't deliver to you. It's not Deliveroo.
You know you can do Deliveroo. On the way in, there was a guy from Uber Eats picking up the coffee.
But imagine if we paid $2.99 for a man to walk up one flight of stairs from Gales underneath us up to here. That would be ridiculous.
I'm just saying that we could do that.
Okay, we're not doing it.
We didn't.
No, I went down on my own little 2 feet and picked them up, burnt my hand.
Excuse me.
Burnt my hand on the coffee.
Excuse me. Yeah. I ended up having to order them.
You had the easy part.
No, because you couldn't do it.
I couldn't. Okay, what do you want from me?
I want you to sort it out. Anyway, I've got a middle-aged thing.
Oh, yeah.
A middle-aged question for you.
Oh, God. Yep.
No, it's okay, because you are going to be so able to answer this question. You are going to be so tickled pink when I ask you the very question.
Is it a cooking question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go on then.
I have decided.
Yep. I'm excited now.
I've decided, and it's time.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're going to get new saucepans. Are you? Are you getting a new set of pots? Are you consulting me?
I swear.
Yeah.
We have not discussed this, have we?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I have decided I need a new set of saucepans.
Okay, great.
Now,
Yep.
Being very middle-aged,
yes.
Do I go for Tefal? Do I go for what am I doing?
It's absolutely irrelevant which one you choose if you are going to continue to insist on stirring everything with a metal implement. So if you are buying new pans, I'm going to insist that you use wooden spoons or rubber spatulas. Because I still see you scraping that metal scrapey thing on your pans. I still watch you doing it. It still makes me die a little inside.
But I've actually only got a metal spatula.
Well, when you buy the new set of pans, that will be quite expensive. You could also buy an ATP, couple of wooden spoons and some rubber spatulas to use in your saucepans and frying pans.
But I have to be honest, it's now another thing that I have to train everybody in the house to use.
No, just get rid of the metal stuff so they can't use it because it doesn't exist. Because you're going to have these lovely pans and within 2 weeks, they're going to be scratched to shit. So whatever nice non-stick or whatever you've got going on the bottom is going to be scraped away.
I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Okay.
I didn't know this.
I mean, I don't know how I know this, but it's fairly obvious to me. I don't know why, it just is.
Even in saucepans?
Yes. Don't stir things with, you only serve with a metal spoon. You don't use them to cook with.
Oh.
Ever.
Oh.
Ever.
Okay. Right, well, what pans am I getting?
I don't know what kind of hob you want. I mean,
I've
really,
got a hob.
Is it induction?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, then you're limited to induction pans.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I don't know. I need to have a look through, John Lewis' website with you.
I actually thought you were going to be all over this. All you have done for months is slag off my pans, and now I'm bringing bringing this very question
my
to
pan
you.
fantasies to life.
Yeah, I'm bringing your pan fantasies.
This is like pan
to
porn
life.
to me.
Pan porn.
Pan porn. But I don't know what kind of weight you want. How do you feel about a heavy pan?
I don't want heavy.
Oh, you want a light?
You don't have heavy.
I do.
Why? Why'd you go heavy?
Because they are solid and they last a lifetime.
Yeah, but what about your shoulder?
My
Your
shoulder's fine now.
Yeah, but it wasn't fine when you first got them.
Yes, it was because I got them 20 years ago.
No, you didn't. You got new pans that you haven't stopped going on about.
Oh, they're lightweight. They're lightweight. No, I'm not recommending those. They have not lasted the distance.
I didn't think so.
No,
I don't mean to rub it in, but
no. And every day I get a comment in the house. Those pans, they look like shit. You only bought them 2 months ago, so no, I'm not.
I think I'm going to stick with Tefal then because
I think it's a good brand.
Yeah, because also you're now telling me that you bought badly.
Yeah, don't go cheap. Don't go cheap. That is my recommendation.
I've now decided that I don't trust your judgment.
Well, I don't trust my own because basically I will let the kids use them for eggs, but I've gone back to my Le Creuset heavy pans, cast iron pans. But I don't have an induction hob. Just saying. I would say go to the top of your budget. Whatever your budget is, spend at the top of your budget for the pans, because they should last you a really long time if you look after them.
You want to hear something really sad?
Yeah.
That it's my birthday coming up in 3 days, and I actually thought maybe I'll just get them with my birthday money.
Listen, I said to you that I would go to Bicester, to the Le Creuset outlet shop, and look at those damn pans, because I'm in the market for a new 23-inch round cocotte. And let me tell you, they're £300, because I looked in John Lewis. I'm not spending £300.
You know there's an outlet in Hatfield.
Okay, let's go. It sounds like a birthday trip.
Well, we were going to go to the theatre. I mean...
Just before we dive into your dilemmas, a very quick disclaimer. We are not doctors. We are not healthcare professionals. No. We are ladies in need of new pans. And this is just a fun space where we share our thoughts.
So if there is an issue you are seriously struggling with, please contact a qualified expert.
This question is definitely for you. It's definitely aimed at you.
Okay.
I mean, it's written hi ladies to both of us, but it's for you.
Is it gym related?
Yeah,
I love it that we're like covering all topics today, like cooking.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
Gym for me.
Yeah.
We're covering all of our passions.
Okay, here we go. I mean, I may have an opinion on this, but you may have like first-hand experience of the situation. Hi ladies, please can we talk about gym changing rooms?
With pleasure.
I do a spin class every Tuesday night. Oh, go you. Afterwards, a woman in my class always sits butt naked on the vinyl type benches while she rubs body lotion in for about 10 minutes. So her bare arse and foof is all over the furniture which others are using. I don't care that she's naked, but do you think it's okay to ask her to put some knickers on rather than rubbing her lady bits all over the furniture? Also, exactly how do I say that? Okay, break it down for me.
What do you want me to break down?
Is everyone very naked in the changing room, or is it like towel, knickers, done? Or is there a lot of like hanging around naked business?
Is there a lot of nakedness in a changing room? Yes.
Yeah, but extended nakedness.
But I'm not in there for an extended period of time.
Okay. Ever seen this happen?
Normally people put a towel down and then sit on that.
Yeah, my instinct tells me that is what I would do.
Also, because it's cold.
Well, also,
and if you've got a naked bottom and then you go on like ours is like wooden benches, it's cold.
But also, I would assume that people like might do up their laces, like put their shoe on it. Like I wouldn't want to put my bare bottom on the bench.
Or your front bottom.
Or my front bottom or my back bottom.
I wouldn't want to put either on the bench.
I would want to put a towel down.
I would want that area covered. But I would also say that the first thing I would do when I'm naked is dry my private bits and get some knickers on. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, that would be the first
knickers
thing.
And bra would be the first thing that happens.
Bra, maybe once I was dry, but definitely knickers, yes.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the nakedness, but I do understand if this is your local gym, like, you know, lady, put it away.
So I had a situation in the gym, but it was a bit different.
Uh-huh.
And it really bugged me.
Yeah.
And so maybe she could just do something really passive-aggressive like I did.
Oh, nice. I love a bit of passive-aggressive.
So I went over to the leg press.
Yeah.
And it was stacked.
Sorry. Explain in English, please.
So there's a machine where you use for your legs.
Uh-huh.
And I saw one of the guys who, by the way, is a trainer. I know that he's a PT. He doesn't PT at my gym, but I know he is because I've overheard him talking before. He's not one of my mates in the gym, so I don't really speak to him. I mean, I might smile at him in the corridor, maybe.
Right.
But we don't like, oh, morning, how's it going? We don't do that. But we're always there at the same time. Anyway, he was on the leg press. He's much bigger than me. He's much younger than me. So he is going to use a much heavier weight than me. And there must have been 5 plates each side, all that were 25 kilos on both sides of the leg press. So when I say stacked, it meant that it was to capacity. So there must have been 300 kilos on this thing. I'm obviously not going to be lifting that. So then I go over to the leg press. He'd moved on to another machine, and then I have to de-rack it.
Is etiquette that you take it back to the original or to nothing?
Yes.
Okay, I wouldn't know that, you see. I wouldn't know that information.
He's a personal trainer.
So he certainly would know that.
Well, he should know that because he's in a gym all the time.
So what is good etiquette? You just you take everything off and then
or you leave one plate on each side.
Okay, and then people can put their own extras on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tidying up after yourself.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
It really annoys me when people leave dumbbells in the middle of a gym. Like, A, it's dangerous.
Trip hazard.
Or B, people want the dumbbells, just go and put them back. It really bugs me.
So it's a bit like when you're in Waitrose, you go back to your car with the trolley and then just leave your trolley by the car. No, you go and put your trolley away in the trolley park. It's a bit like that.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
We're trying to do it in your own analogy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my analogy.
It's a little bit like that, although it is, yeah.
It's rude.
It's really rude. I think it's really rude. Anyway, so I start huffing and puffing and taking off the plates. And I thought, should I say something? Should I not say something? Anyway, this other guy comes over who wasn't on the leg press before me. And he's like, oh, do you want a hand? So I'm like,
hello.
What do you mean, hello?
That was very nice of him. How charming.
It was nice of him.
It was.
Why are you saying it in a naughty tone?
It was very nice of him.
He wasn't.
Okay.
You know, come to think of it, why did he come over to say that?
Okay.
No, but he didn't.
Why do you think he might have come over to help you, Nicole?
Because, and also, I didn't know whether it was a nice thing or just to be slightly offended. It's like, well, I don't look like a damsel in distress.
I don't think he was doing it because you were in distress.
Anyway, I didn't know whether he'd been on the leg press since, so I thought it was his. So I'm like, oh, right, so you're just going to leave it stacked, are you? And he's like, well, actually, he said, sometimes I do, and then I feel bad. He goes, but I didn't do this time. I'm like, oh, so you're just coming over to... He said, I'm just asking if you need help. I
mean, this is like a wonderful rom-com. What a script.
Well, it kind of ends here, so it didn't go very far.
Okay.
So I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks. That's end of rom-com.
But imagine in the rom-com, it would be like, you would have this whole massive go at him, like, you're so selfish, I can't believe it, and I've got to do all this, and then you like storm off, and then you don't speak to him for 6 months in the gym, and then one day, you're both in the gym, it's very quiet, let's say it's 7 a.m, no one else is there yet, and accidentally a dumbbell falls and traps you. You're trapped underneath and there's no one there to rescue you apart from this very, very handsome man.
I didn't say
and
he
you're
was
like,
very,
I
very
don't want
handsome.
to be rescued. Thank you, you selfish bastard. And he's like, no, it was never me in the first place that left all those leg weights there. And then you fall in love.
Leg weights.
Then you fall in love and move.
It's just weights.
And that's the story. What a great film.
He wasn't. I didn't even notice whether he was handsome or not. So the fact that I didn't notice, I'll assume he wasn't.
Well, he noticed you.
He was coming up. Look,
He came to help you.
He offered to help me.
Very nice.
Anyway, it would be a really weird rom-com because why would I get trapped underneath a dumbbell? Like you don't go to a gym. These things don't happen.
They would in a film.
You can't get trapped underneath a dumbbell.
Okay, you could be drowning in the pool. You get cramp while you're doing your aqua aerobics. And then he dives in to save you. The premise is you're in distress, he has to save you. You don't like him because it's been a whole case of misunderstanding. Which it was.
Well, why don't you write the script up?
I've written it. I think I've written it. I think I've just written it.
See how you get on with it. Anyway, so I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. So I said, why can't people just de-rack? So then the guy who wasn't very far, the guy that actually did... What?
Love your terminology.
Well, that's
Love it.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
Just de-rack.
Cool.
It's not my terminology.
Okay.
It's not my terminology.
I love it when you do gym talk.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't, though.
No, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, because that's a whole other universe for me.
But I could do a lot more gym talk.
No, I don't like it when you talk about when you're in the gym. I literally want to go into a fucking coma.
Right.
But I like it when you do like the gym terminology.
Right, that's a very fine line of what I'm
It's
allowed
fine,
to say and what
it's a
I'm not.
fine line.
Right,
This is good. Yeah, this is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
is everyone on the edge of their seat
yeah,
with this very
yeah.
exciting story?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to change the ending because it's so shit. I don't even know why I'm telling this story.
So
I even told someone, 2 people in the gym today. I even bored them with it. Anyway. So then he goes, oh, that was me. I'm like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, ever heard of de-racking? And he goes, oh, I'm being told off. I said, you're not being told off. If I was telling you off, you'd know about it. Just de-rack.
I mean, you kind of were telling him off. You kind of like gave him a proper schooling in the gym. And maybe he liked it. I don't know. How did he take it?
I don't know. I just got on with my life.
What colour leggings were you wearing?
Why?
I just want to know.
Pink.
I just want the whole picture.
Pink.
Were you wearing a crop top?
No.
Oh.
It's too cold for a crop top.
Okay. I just like the whole image in my head.
I mean, would you imagine me in a crop top at the gym?
I don't know. Go to the gym with you.
You have seen me in a
But
gym.
I do reckon that you don't put your bare ass on the bench.
I definitely don't do that. Anyway,
Yeah.
So then today,
Yeah.
I was telling one of the trainers about
Rack gate. Weight gate. Yeah.
leg weight gate.
Leg weight gate. Yeah.
Anyway, as I was telling her, she was like, oh, I know. And I'm like, just so annoying when people just do that. And then I turn around, he's right behind me.
Did he give you a look?
So I definitely haven't made a friend there.
No, you haven't made a friend. You may have made a lover.
I don't want a lover.
No, I know. No. Back to this lady. How does she say to the Foof Meister, put your minge
You could
away?
say, like
Yeah.
I said, this is why I was telling the story originally.
Yeah.
I was just giving an example
Yeah.
of just, you could do it really passive aggressively and just huff and puff and then just chuck a towel at her.
Oh no, that's not passive aggressive. That's just aggressive aggressive.
Well, like, okay, maybe pass her a towel.
Or I would be like, isn't your bum cold? Isn't your bum very cold sitting on that bench like that?
Would you say that?
I don't know how much I would care about this situation, but I'm not in a gym
But
changing
also,
room every day.
would you want to sit down after she'd sat down?
Not
no.
really. But,
And you were in the vagina business.
but I'd be sitting on a towel.
No. If after she'd done
her
her floofy bits,
yeah.
and she's
Standing up.
rubbed, her private parts all over the bench,
Yeah.
would you then want to sit down on the same part of the bench?
Not massively, no, not really. I mean, I think she could just say it in a polite way, like, would you mind please just putting a towel down on the bench?
I think it is so uncomfortable to have to do that, especially if someone is naked.
I told you about that time when I did go to your gym the one time and I was in the changing rooms.
You didn't go to the gym, you went to the changing room to blow
blow
dry your
my
hair.
Yeah, I did. That is the truth. I went to the building called the gym,
Yeah.
to the changing room
Yeah.
to blow dry my hair.
Yeah, 'cause they have GHDs
had
in
to
there.
take my son to tennis, didn't have time to dry my hair. So I thought, great, drop him off, dry my hair in changing rooms. So I've got wet hair. Looks like I've been at the gym. Looks like
Yeah,
it.
looks like you've just worked out.
Yeah, haven't.
Yeah. Well, now you've got the terminology: stacked, de-racked.
De-racked. I could say anything. Anyway.
Yeah, you could pull it off.
I'm in the changing room, wet hair. Woman comes in from the pool. I feel like I've told you this story
You
before.
have. You have.
And just strikes up this whole conversation
Can I
with
just
me
say?
naked.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
Are we actually swapping gym stories?
Yeah. But she
Who knew?
stood stark naked. She put her knee up on the bench.
You're not near the mic.
She put her knee up on the bench like this. So I'm getting the full...
No, you're still not near the
I'm
mic.
getting the full frontal. And she starts up a conversation with me like this, like we're gym buddies. And I'm thinking like, I don't really care that you're naked, but like also, I don't
Put your
need
minge
to
away.
look up your vulva. Like,
Put your minge away.
Your minge away. It was really weird. And because I'm not a gym girl, I thought, is this normal? Do we all stand around flexing our flaps? Or like what? What is the etiquette here?
Flexing our flaps.
What is the
Flexing our flaps.
Yeah.
Well, you could say that to her. Please, this is what the women say. Stop flexing your flaps.
Yeah, there you go. There's your answer.
Or print it on a T-shirt.
Hello, everybody. If you are enjoying this episode, could we please request that you share it with a friend who you think could do with a laugh?
We would be so grateful. Thank you so much. And also, if you're really loving it, please rate and review it. Lauren, you know me, and you know when it comes to answering the listeners' dilemmas and when it comes to food, I always trust my gut. And I also trust Zoe, the leading size and nutrition company.
All the nutritionists that we've spoken to on Self-Care Club have highlighted just how much misleading information is out there when it comes to food. Things like the claims that you see on packaging that say things like low sugar or nothing artificial. These are often assigned to actually avoid these foods. Ever noticed a health claim on fresh fruit?
No, never.
Right, well, you get my point.
So it's completely understandable why there's so much distrust and wondering who you should turn to for accurate information.
Well, it's very simple. It's not a dilemma for us. We use Zoe.
Backed by one of the world's largest microbiome databases and most scientifically advanced at-home gut health tests, Zoe gives you proven science whenever you need it.
Go to Zoe.com and find out what Zoe membership could do for you. And because you listen to 40ish, you can use the exclusive code 40ish10 at checkout to get 10% off membership. As a Zoe member, you'll get an at-home test kit and personalised nutrition program to help you make smarter food choices that support your gut. That's Zoe.com. Use code 40ish10 at checkout. Trust your gut. Trust Zoe.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast here to tell you about Michelob Ultra Courtside. It's getting fans closer to the NBA with a chance to win prizes like courtside seats, a trip to All-Star Weekend, and much more. Check it out at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access, Courtside 24-25 sweepstakes, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 and up. Begins on October 1st, 2024, ends July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
This episode is brought to you by Abercrombie. There's nothing better than the perfect jean and going out top combo, or an outfit that perfectly matches your plans. Abercrombie's relaxed jean goes with every occasion. Date nights with something lace, or daytime with a cozy sweater. And their barrel jean will surprise you. It's the trend that will become a staple in your wardrobe. Abercrombie denim comes in tons of rises, fits, and washes. Find your perfect pair online or in store.
Something happened last night with Ollie and me at home. Wow.
Was it naughty? Was it
So-
dirty?
Yes, it was dirty, very dirty, and then very clean. He came home. I was like, another Amazon box has arrived for you today. What's in it today? Because every day the doorbell rings, it's another Amazon delivery for him. He said, haha, wait and see. I'm immediately intrigued. He opens it up. He has bought a sonic cleaner.
For his teeth? No, because you have like these sonic toothbrushes.
Well, he's just started Invisalign, and the dentist told him to clean the Invisalign trays like every night. You can put them in a sonic cleaner. So I'm like, oh, great. A sonic, another fucking thing in the house. You know how men love the gadgets. Oh, good. Another gadget that we don't need in the house. He's like, no. I bought it for two reasons. You can clean jewellery in it. You see? That face. And I was like, what? He's like, you know your minging engagement ring that you haven't cleaned in about 20 years and your diamond eternity ring you haven't cleaned in 20 years? He's like, you can clean them in the sonic cleaner. I was like, move over. Get out the way. So,
yeah, but it's got all his like tooth gunk on it.
No. You change the water. You wash it out and you change the water for whatever it is you're cleaning.
But also, yeah.
He cleaned his Invisalign retainers and then I cleaned my rings and my necklaces. Wow. I just sat at dinner like with my hands out like, look at the sparkles. It was great.
I have actually got a jewellery cleaner.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is it sonic? Does it work with sonic waves?
Probably not, because I bought it when I got engaged.
Oh,
it still
probably.
works.
Yeah.
And you buy the jewellery cleaner, the actual like the soap.
Oh, yeah. We've all had that. The little tiny toothbrush thing and you rub it. Like silver cleaner.
No.
What, a machine? Is it a machine?
Don't belittle my jewellery cleaner.
What is it?
It's a machine.
Oh, it's a machine.
I'm going to show it to you when we get home. It vibrates.
Oh.
As it's gotten older, it now starts to move around the bathroom. I don't think it's meant to do that.
Okay.
So it vibrates like that, and you put it in one water with the liquid, with the cleaning liquid.
Yeah.
And then you pick it up after like 2 minutes and you put it in the different basket
Yeah.
with clean water,
Yeah.
so it cleans off the liquid. And that's what it does. It cleans.
Does it
cleans
work?
the jewellery.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Okay. Love it.
But I also don't have to share it with someone whose Invisalign has just gone in there, because that's a little bit
Fine.
gross.
Change the water.
Yeah, but you need to put a jewellery like liquid in there,
No,
soap.
this is done with sonic waves. Don't ask what they are because I asked him and I couldn't be bothered to listen to the reply. But it's something to do with bubbles, bursting, sonic wave, something.
Did Ollie actually know what it did?
He sort of knew, and then I sort of was like, no, explain more. And then he was like, okay, here's what it says about
This
the
was
sonic
your
wave.
evening's activity
Oh
last
my-
night, cleaning
no, it was our pre-dinner excitement.
pre-dinner.
Yeah.
Wow, that must have got you two going throughout dinner.
Wouldn't
Wow,
you
what
like to
happened?
know?
Oh, what happened for dessert?
I can't tell you. It's too raunchy.
Did you put on the dishwasher?
Hi. Last night, I broke my wife's favourite bowl. It was a wedding gift from her best friend. We seem to be on a crockery thing today. It was a wedding gift from her best friend and had our wedding date and names painted on it. I never particularly cared.
That's very sweet.
It is sweet. I never particularly cared for it myself, but she's always had it out on display on our coffee table. I'd come home, had a few beers and got excited watching a match on TV, and I accidentally kicked it with my foot onto the wooden floor. This morning, I blamed it on our daughter,
Oh, rookie move.
saying that she pulled herself up when I wasn't looking and knocked it off the table while my wife was in the shower. She's only 11 months and can't talk yet. My wife cried for about 10 minutes, and even worse, she kept comforting herself by repeatedly saying, "She's just a baby, it's not her fault." I will obviously take this lie to my grave,
Or to our podcast.
but I wondered if all women are so emotionally attached to crockery.
You know, before we pick this apart, I'm going to go with top line, yes, no.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have been in this wife's shoes. I have. I had a very lovely, very expensive green platter that we were gifted. And when the kids were really small, they were playing football. They were just arsing around in the kitchen and it broke. And I actually had like a proper tantrum. I was so upset because I thought, I'm not going to go out and rebuy this for myself. I was devastated. So yeah, I'm sorry. I do have an emotional attachment to some crockery.
I'm not.
No, you don't
I'm not
care.
invested. I'm not.
No.
No, but you're more domesticated than I am. I mean, I do. I'm house proud and I like my home and I like the things in my home.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Because I'm just thinking that my husband does say that I have an unhealthy investment in platters. He's like, I don't understand
Is it
how
just
many
platters?
you need. Yeah. I really like a platter. I have so many platters. I mean, I could host a buffet for many people.
Well, you do.
Yeah.
At Christmas.
I love a platter. Don't you love a platter? I really love
As in the actual platter
yeah, the
or a platter of food?
the actual platter. Like, I actually really
You know
do
what?
love them.
Now that we're here,
Come on.
I have decided. Right, I also host a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't hosted this year yet. And whenever I host for like 15 people
Yeah.
plus,
Yeah.
I'm always so happy with my platters.
See? I
Yeah.
love that for you.
Yeah.
And don't you feel like you eat with your eyes? So if you like come into a room or you're sitting at a table and there's like this beautiful platter with the food on, the food just looks better.
And it tastes better.
Yeah. Yeah. Ollie bought me the most amazing paella pan for a birthday present a few years ago. I absolutely love it. See, other women would be like, oh my God, he bought you crockery. I was so happy. It's like hand painted. It was so nice.
I mean, but that's great because that's what you wanted.
Well, I mean, I didn't ask for it, but I loved it.
Yeah, but he's very good on your birthday. We've discussed this.
Yeah, but I just really like crockery.
Okay, so if this happened in your house, you would also feel the same as the wife.
Oh, I'd be devastated, especially if it was like a wedding gift and it was hand painted and had our name. Like, you know, that's really special.
Well, you can't replace it. It's irreplaceable.
No, exactly. And you can't be cross with your baby because it's a baby. It's like when your dog poos on the floor. You can't be cross because they're not being naughty, you know?
Oh, okay. Well, what about when my dog...
Your dog is being naughty. Hers is not incontinence or an accident. Hers is a fuck you. I'm going up to your bedroom to shit on your rug, bitch. That is what goes through her head.
I don't think she says bitch. I don't think she says bitch.
I think she does.
I don't think she. I think that's a bit. I actually.
I think she's resentful because you spend too much time with me and it takes away from her special time with you. I think it's like a dirty protest.
Although she does come to your house, and after about an hour and a half,
She
2
has to
hours,
go home.
she does.
She does.
She does. And then when I don't go home, she just sits in the corner giving me evils, doesn't she?
And you know what's even more offensive? I have known that dog since the day that I was about to say birthed her, but you did not actually birth.
How very dare you?
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay, since the day you gave birth to her,
Yeah.
I have known
Yeah.
that dog,
Yeah.
right? And every time you go for a wee and you are gone maybe 20 whole seconds, she sits and she cries.
Does
she
she?
cries or she scratches at the door. And now I've got to the point where I look at her, I'm like, Miley, seriously? Like, I'm okay. Like, really, she's doing a wee. I'm really offended that she's not trusting in my company for 20 seconds without you. What's that about? What's her fucking problem? I want to talk to the pet psychic that someone sent me a reel of.
And the last time, no, it wasn't the last time, it was a few times ago when she came round to your house and basically
Shut in my bedroom.
Oh my God. And at about 6 o'clock, a photo appeared.
Yeah, because
on
Ollie
my
went
phone.
upstairs to get changed and he's like, there is a dog shit on our rug and it is not our dog because our dog is a lot bigger and the poos are a lot bigger.
And so you just sent me a photo and it is the worst
Of the
thing.
turd.
It's so embarrassing. And you were like, Ollie was not happy.
He was not happy.
But you take it as a personal insult.
Because it is.
It isn't. It isn't.
What is it then? We need the pet. Have you seen the pet psychic? Have you seen her online?
I would love to know why she does that. Maybe she just needs a poo.
But there's a garden.
I know.
And she knows where the garden is.
She does. Maybe it is a bit of a fuck you. I don't know why she does that.
She's jealous. She's jealous of me.
I actually think you are jealous of her. I'm just putting it out there. Anyway,
Yeah.
what are we saying to this guy?
He's not really asking us a question. Are all women emotionally attached to crockery? Well, some are. Some aren't, dude.
I'm not.
Like, not all women.
I'm not.
Hashtag not all women.
That's our show.
Wow. Pans, flaps, wooden spoons, sonic jewellery cleaners. What a middle-aged spread.
De-racking, stacking, the lot.
What a midlife spread.
Miley, we even spoke about my dog.
We did. I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, God, what was that?
Well, someone said to me the other day, how do you have so much to talk about? No, I really don't know. And then someone else said it to me this morning. How do you find things to talk about? I said, you know how like you do your job in finance? She said, yeah. I said, well, this is how I do my job.
Also, life is rich at this age. Life is rich. You have little to say when you are 15, 18, little to say.
Neither of my kids have little to say.
Yeah, but I'm talking about I was about to say the quality, but you know, can you call this quality conversation?
Flex your flaps is not quality. Okay?
Okay, maybe not.
Okay?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
It's not a maybe.
It's not why I've been given a ring of recognition.
We had an email in this morning and she said that we are saving her life with this podcast, is what she said.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe not after this episode.
No, she said she's saving her life. She looks forward to every morning when she gets in the car.
God bless her.
Yeah. God bless her. So there you go. We are saving lives.
Okay,
so
yeah,
never,
that's what
ever,
we're doing.
ever doubt yourself.
It's a national service.
We will be back on Tuesday
We will.
with 40ish Unfiltered. Stay tuned.